Murray here with the Players Lounge, and we're live a day early because I got some traveling, so I appreciate the boys jumping on a Sunday night as we recap the Ole Miss victory for the Georgia Bulldogs yesterday. Look a little ahead to Tennessee and maybe talk a little bit, just some big picture stuff. Michigan, Jimbo's gone at Texas A&M, so we'll kind of dabble in all that tonight. Aaron Murray, Noshawn Moreno, Ben Jones, Tavares King joining you for the next 30 or 45 minutes. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like. We got a lot of player content coming out this week. So that's the first thing. So make sure you check out all those guys' shows. We shot some content today. We'll be shooting some more content on Wednesday with the current student athletes at Georgia. And then if you're going to Knoxville on Friday, we're going to be doing an event there in Knoxville at the Dick's House of Dicks.
I can't give him that at all.
Please don't ever do that again. Don't do that.
It's called the Dick's.
I won't be there, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't go to that place. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Let me. It is Dick's House of Sports. Dick's House of Sports. It's just all bad. It's just all bad. We're so immature at our old ages.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't take
Dick's
it.
House of Sports.
Can't take it.
In Knoxville.
House of Dicks.
Y'all gonna read it?
I can't take it.
I like it. I understand.
All right, Friday night. Go check it out. We're partnered with us, Georgia's Collective, Tennessee's Collective, and Dick's Sporting Goods House. There you go. Friday night. Go check it out. Have some fun. Drinks, eating, Letterman, all that good stuff. We will have a lot of fun. I apologize, Miss Collins here. I'm such a potty mouth. It's been a long weekend for your boy in Athens, so I struggle a little bit right now. Put your comments in there. We'll get to them. We'll answer questions throughout the show, obviously, as we always do with this one. Georgia just mops Ole Miss 52-17. Interesting there in the first half, sort of. Georgia gives up the first touchdown as always, just to kind of get that off the board. We said it last week. They might as well just give them 7 points and just give the offensive football. Let's go around the court. Let's around the horn. Initial thoughts from the game. We'll start with Ben first.
What did you want? We protected. We ran it. We threw it. Perfect game on offense.
Yeah, perfect. No, Sean?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. We did so great on the ground. Love to see it. I think Kendall Milton, he ran the ball really hard. Dijon came in and did what he had to do when he came in. But I thought on the ground we did a really tremendous job. And, of course, we made some big plays in the air and just got it done. So we thought, I predicted a 42-30-21 kind of score, and it resembled that. The guys went out there and took their business.
T?
Yeah, I mean, everybody said it. It was just a complete offensive, impressive performance. I think a lot of people got the ball out wide. We handled business out wide very well. Lad McConkey is a baller. Dude was special. Route running is extremely special. Was extremely excited about your guys, Ben. They came in. I mean, obviously we knew Ole Miss came into the league number 2 in sacks. What they did up front was super impressive. Buddy didn't get touched all night long. So just a really impressive night offensively and then defensively as well. Missing Boykin still, but I think the defense really held their own as well.
Yeah.
And hold on, let me. Maybe I'm not making a big enough deal. We talking about Kendall had, I think, 127. Let me look it up. 127.
I'm not saying nothing about the backs. My fault.
No. I kind of went into it like, hey, they ran the ball well. I mean, I feel like this is our first 100-yard rusher.
No, Kendall's ran.
A single person. No.
I mean, Dejan had 100 first game back.
Maybe once in the beginning when he first came back. I think so. Maybe when he first came back or something.
He's had 200-yard games. He's had 2. He had one versus South Carolina, then he had one versus Vanderbilt. At 96 versus Florida.
Well, it was good to see Kendall have one. This is his first one.
I agree.
I agree. They were blitzing. He was
14 yards average. He only had 9 carries. The boy was out there, man. So I don't think I made a big enough deal about that. Love to see Kendall come out there. and put that big body on them boys and rush for that many yards. And of course, being up front, the Bulls do anything. So
well, I think for those who watched the Tennessee-Missouri game too, you kind of got to see like how good Missouri truly is stopping the run. Like that team, Tennessee can run the football, and Missouri shut them down. So going back to the previous week, what Georgia was able to do against Missouri, I know it wasn't a lot, but it just shows you, man, like that's a good football team. I think they're sort of starting to get the respect they deserve. The Missouri Tigers I'm talking about here. So Georgia, to me, that win feels even better. That's why I said 2 weeks ago, I think on the show, of the 3 games that Georgia had, Missouri, Ole Miss, and then Tennessee this weekend, Missouri was the one that scared me the most because the physicality at the line of scrimmage can somewhat match up with Georgia, and that played out. And then obviously, Georgia just kind of bullied Ole Miss throughout the game. I want to go back to TK real quick with Ladd.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always going to be the talk that Ladd is going to fit perfectly with the New England Patriots, and we know why.
Yeah.
But how does he project? Yeah, that's true. They may not be there, so that may be different soon. But how does he project at the next level?
Man, I heard on the broadcast they were saying this slot guy, slot this, slot that. He's a do-it-all receiver. They were comparing him to Hunter Renfrow. He's not a Hunter Renfrow. He's much, in my opinion, better, quicker, faster, shiftier than Hunter Renfrow. I think you
don't have to always compare him to white guys.
Yeah, I don't think
he has to be a white guy. What you mean?
Why does he have to be compared to a white guy?
I mean, we'll name a black guy. I don't know yet.
I don't know receivers well. TK, give me a black guy comparison. Give me a black guy comparison.
Man, let me see a good comparison for Ladd McConkey. Man. I mean that's
anyone in the chat.
That's tough to do. I feel like
you don't have the he's the size and stuff, maybe a little smaller than the guy from the Lions, Brown, but that guy's got more. I feel like straight ahead speed.
Talking about St. Brown.
Yeah,
he's probably I mean, I can see Ladd being
his
like
route
that,
tree is like that. He boom, boom. Browns, no matter if you run a choice route, you're getting him in the ball. He's going to get open, but he don't have that.
White guy down here.
Give me something that's not a white guy comparison for Ladd. Just one.
Yeah.
One
you know what?
Miko Hardman. He's the white Miko Hardman.
No. Honestly, I thought of that comparison honestly, but Ben just said it. Like he runs a little bit better routes than Nicole's probably way faster, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But similar, bro. Like similar. Obviously, Ladd can do a lot in the return game. He's obviously going to be special on the next level.
Cobb. There you go.
Boom. I think he's a Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb's a great
size. They can run the routes. They're very intelligent.
Hey, Ben, you a scout? You out here scouting?
Hey, Randall's son's on my soccer team, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, that's a great comparison right there, man. Somebody said Cooper Kupp. We gotta get off the white boy thing, man.
Yeah, we gotta get off the white boy thing for him.
But don't hate on Wes Welker. He was a cold white boy.
Wes was fire. That's not what I'm saying.
It's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, can we just find someone else that's not always a white guy comparison?
Yeah, you can't just box them in. You know,
I'm not trying to box. It was just a great comparison. I like the way that Wes Welker was moving in that sleazy.
Yeah, but I think Ladd is a do-it-all type of receiver. I think he can play outside.
Yep. I agree. All right, Ben, offensive line, by far the best performance of the season. They were healthy. I think you had the starting 5. I believe the 5 Georgia wants to go with going forward. If you can correct me if I'm wrong there, but your assessment of just that's the offensive line that can win the Joe Moore Award right there.
They put it on the table that night. Yeah, Trust didn't go back in at guard like they started the season off. Him and Mims were just rotating. I think they had Mims on a pitch scout. But when Mims is in there, they're more physical. In the pass game, he's by far the better pass blocker. Mm-hmm. Trust gets after in the run game. He plays with an edge. He's finishing down the field. But if you want somebody to pass block, nobody's better than Mims out there on the edge.
Yeah.
Then they rotated the guards, Fairchild and Morris on the inside, and they did what they wanted. They ran it.
Mm-hmm.
They threw it. Shoot, Bobo's son was in the game. That's how you know it's a good game.
Was he?
Bobo got in there. Drew was in there balling.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, Drew, young.
That's what I like. Drew and them work so hard every day in practice and getting those guys in at the end of the game. Good day.
Hey, I bet I'll give you a little props to your offensive coach there in Searles, O-line coach for Georgia, who was Ben's online coach and our online coach when we're all there. You know, the run play last week we talked about where they motioned the receiver to the 3-man side and ran the backside zone.
Yep.
I called Bobo the other day just to kind of get some stuff on Carson because I was going to do a sit down with Carson. And he actually said that was Searle's idea because like I like the play design in the red zone.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, Coach Searles came up with that one." So
That's my dog.
there we
Searle's the
go.
man.
Love for the O-line coach right there. No, Sean, was this the game that Georgia kind of let the country know that we are the best team in America? Because I know people have been kind of talking like, you know, they haven't been won in the playoff poll. They're not as good as they were last year. Can they win a championship again? Like, was this that statement game? Like, no, we win this thing again.
Oh, for sure. I think so. Especially versus a top opponent, a ranked opponent like Ole Miss. They were at 9 at that time. So, I mean, going in and take care of business and putting up as many numbers as they did, I think that definitely made a statement. We showed it that we were able to do it in the air. And, I mean, keep on going back to it. It didn't matter what running back was in there. Them boys was blocking up. You feel me? Roger came in and got 37 on 2 carries. Paul came. I mean, I feel like a lot of guys came in and was running that rock. So I would have to agree with you. I would think this is the game that they showed everyone like, yeah, we got off to a slow start, but we still Georgia. You're still going to have to come out and play us.
I know LaJuan called me after the game. He was like, I thought y'all were beatable. He goes, that's the scary Georgia team that nobody wants to face. He goes, when y'all put it together, nobody can beat y'all.
Yeah, so, that was a Bobo game, bro. Like running the rock the way we did, the play action, hitting guys. It was a true Bobo game. We saw a little horn 48 with the toss sweep.
Yeah, we did
with the boss. Yeah, so I mean, it was cool, man. It was a fun offensive performance.
You know what's funny too? Obviously, we talk about offense. And Boykin was going to join us tonight, but he's got some sick kiddos, so we'll get Boykin on the show next week as our defensive guy. But the defense this year, for all the talk about like they're not as good, they're not as good against the run, they're not as big up front, this, that, and the other. They've yet to give up over 21 points this year. 21, I think, is the most they've given up the entire season. And Ole Miss is one of the best offenses in the country. Great run game, really good quarterback, good receivers on the outside. I saw the stat on Kamari Lassiter. It was like last week, only 2 receptions going against Luther Burden. And then this past weekend, only 2 receptions given up against Trey Harris. Just 3 has been an absolute lockdown corner. The entire defense has been great. Let's hit on them real quick, just that side of the football. Like, I know it's not the same. Like, I saw Jordan Davis walking around, a bunch of the Philadelphia Eagles because they had the bye week. It felt like all the dogs that are in Philly, the Philly dogs were there in Athens, Georgia this weekend. A lot of NFL guys obviously not on that roster this year that are playing in the league, but yet they're getting the job done, Ben. Like, what have you seen from the defense?
Yeah, give credit to Stackhouse in the middle. He wins his one-on-ones. He's not a pass rusher. He's in there to stop the run, but he wins. He's collectively winning some routes in there. He's got a pick a couple weeks ago. He's a guy that's very stout on the inside. You're not going to run it downhill at those guys up front in the middle. Yes, they don't have the edge pass rushers from the past like they had a Nolan Smith and Zoe and people like that coming off the edge. Floyd. They have more guys that's going to set the edge and run games. And if you leave them one-on-one, they're going to push the pocket, and the guy who spines going to make the sack.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Sean, TK, any thoughts on the defense?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like they just showed you how versatile they are. We not only stopped the guys on the outside, which I think Ole Miss had some really good wide receivers. Man, they held Quinshawn to only 75 yards, man.
Yeah.
That's a really, really great back. So it showed you that all that talk about we can't stop the run, that we went out there and stopped the run. I saw a couple of people saying that, but yeah, CJ Allen was out there flying. I had to look back. I mean, that's the thing about this Georgia team that we do, I think, year in and year out, and hopefully they continue this, is that we have a very, very long depth. We have some really, really deep in each and every position, right? So to get a young guy like that come out there, he was flying. I had to look back. 33. I was like, that's a young guy, but I had to go look at it. I was out there flying. Love to see it.
Little Odell Thurman, Donnell Ellerby.
Yeah, that 3-3 on. I said, ooh, that 3-3 flying.
Yeah,
y'all saw it.
I like that for sure. Yeah, man. I mean, I think everybody hit on it. The defense played it. I mean, it was complimentary football out there. Yeah, really?
Yeah.
It was complimentary football out there, man. I think that CJ Allen had a hell of a game. as well as 5. Raylan early on in that game he played extremely well. Had a miscue, I think, on a cover 3 coverage, kind of lost the tight end on the wheel there. But first game, first drive or second drive, I think.
It was first drive. Yeah.
First drive, and then after that, clamps, locking stuff down. So I think it was just a hell of a performance defensively, hell of a game called by Curb and the defensive staff, and a hell of an execution by the players.
All right, let's go to the chat real quick. For Aaron, have you noticed that Carson doesn't panic a whole lot even when under pressure? I actually talked with him about this, so make sure you go check out that entire discussion about just like how he seems always so cool in the pocket. Nothing really phases him. And he did say, like, as a kid, he used to get pissed off a lot playing other sports and kind of has learned to play a little bit more even-keeled, now at Georgia. I think that's one of his superpowers, man. Like, nothing phases him out there on the football field. Stay on the Beck thing. Let's go to JN highlights. Y'all think Beck returns next year or goes to the NFL? So last week I asked him this too. ESPN came out and had him as a number 5 quarterback taken, which will probably be like maybe late first, mid second. Like it's definitely top. It's top 2 round. The top 2 round.
That's early.
He's trending.
You guys know how I feel about where he'll go. I think he's a first rounder if he comes out this year.
I know that's what you said, Coach.
Just so many of them. That's
the thing, man.
Who's coming back receiver wise? He's got to look at stuff like that. Like who's?
But Brock's gone. Brock's gone. Lad's gone. Brock's gone.
Love Dom gone.
I think
Marcus Rosemary-Jackson.
You think a first rounder, bro?
I do.
Bro,
he's playing well, bro.
He's playing great, man.
He's playing
the
well.
The only thing is he hasn't played a lot of football. That's the only ding on him.
And there's also we got to think about all the other quarterbacks coming out. I mean,
but who would you take over him? Caleb, Drake. I would say that he.
Okay,
I would put him right behind them.
That's 3.
Who?
That's 2.
LSU guy. Somebody's on
Jaden.
No,
I like Jaden.
Jaden is very specific
over him.
Offense.
Like
Jaden has to be specific.
I like him. I like
him. He's in sell tickets.
Yeah, I like him over Carson. Okay, but then you got Penix, right? Is that his name?
Penix.
Richardson goes 4th. He ain't going 4th. Richardson last year. If we'd have talked last year at this point in the season, would you have said Richardson's going 4th?
Yeah, but Richardson has freak athleticism, and he's massive.
Do the top 5 right now.
Go 5.
Who would my top 5 be?
Yeah,
I would go Caleb 1.
And no order. It don't got to be in order. Just give me 5.
No, I would go Caleb 1. I'll give you an order 2. I'd honestly go Carson or Caleb 1. I'd go Carson 2, Drake 3. I would flip those 2. I think he's playing way better than Drake this year.
Drake May at 3.
Drake is having a rough year this year.
I wouldn't even
not a great year.
But okay, go ahead. 4, 5.
Whatever. You can flip those 2, 3, however you want to do it. I'd go Jaden 4. I'd go Penix 5.
House of Penix.
What about Florida State quarterback?
Oh no, Florida State quarterback. He's like a 5th round, 6th round guy.
Jordan Travis.
Yeah, Jordan Travis. Yeah, he's a late round guy.
But wait. Talk about Michigan's guy, JJ.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I like him. I like him a lot. He may come back next year too.
Okay.
He's a guy too that he may come back.
Carson.
Hold on. Yep. I forget some people. There's a lot of quarterbacks though that have different styles. Maybe the team is not doing well.
But Bo's a good college quarterback. I don't know if Bo necessarily.
Oh, next year I don't like him either. But there's a lot of talk.
Yeah,
I like Bo as a college quarterback. I don't know if I like him necessarily as an NFL quarterback.
I'm with you.
I think the same thing about Shador. There's a lot of talk about Shador being in the first round. I'm like, well, not really. He throws some nice balls, but it's just something where I'm like, I don't know if I like him much. Like I'll get him.
Connor got Caleb 1, Bo Nix 2, Jaden 3, Carson 4, Penix 5, Drake May at 6.
Bo Nix at 2 is absurd.
I mean, there's 2 of those guys. Like Drake can come back, 3 of them. Caleb can come back. Caleb may come back. Caleb's going 1. Drake can come back. I doubt that.
They said Quinn Ewers, whatever his name is, from Texas.
Ewers.
Him and Carson are similar to me. They both throw the ball well, but he can make. Is he run better?
I think Carson runs a little bit better. I think Carson throws the ball better.
When he took off on that
Carson's the most pure passer. It would be the most pure passer in the draft.
Time out. What does that mean? You know you got to stop him, TK. Because what does that mean? Pure passer.
If you line them all up at a combine or a pro day, you would walk away saying that kid throws the ball the best of all those quarterbacks. Like just purely sitting back watching him throw the football, you would walk away saying like That kid's got it.
Don't do that.
It's
I'm
a
going to
little.
tell you.
I see what you're saying.
Brandon Wheaton throws the ball better than anybody you'll ever see in a.
Ooh, Caleb
I
Williams.
agree. No, Brandon Wheaton. Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't always translate. I'm just saying, like, he's going to when he walks on the
He's going to look good
there,
in front of Scout.
he's 6'4", 230 with a rocket arm that can make every throw, makes great decisions, doesn't turn the ball over.
Hey, can I say one thing about
And he's athletic.
Can
Yeah.
I say one thing about the every throw thing? I mean, it's been a couple games where he's underthrowing guys that's wide open that should be a touchdown. He underthrew what's the TD. He's done that plenty of times.
No one's gonna be perfect. Jeez and crackers.
I know, but I'm just saying there's been more than one occasion where it's like, bro, if you just put it out there, it's gonna be a TD.
I got the hint from him when we talked that he beginning of the season. I talked to him. I kind of felt like he wanted to go one and done. I think he's kind of thinking more. He's probably gonna. I think he's gonna end up staying. I just think that if he would leave, he's definitely top 2 rounder.
I think.
Yeah.
But you also look at the schedule next year too. You got to go to Tuscaloosa. You got to go to Texas. You don't got Brock Bowers. Like it ain't gonna be easier than it is this year for him.
What's up? Do you have the stones to do that? Come on back, my boy, and let's see if you can do it without the game.
He's proven he can do it without Brock, but like, why keep doing it if you don't have to? I don't know.
Let me just one more time.
Yeah, he's going to lose some guys in the line too. You're going to lose a center. You're going to lose your right tackle.
Yeah,
let me write that shit down because I'm going to put something on that one. I don't
listen. Come on back, bro.
I'm going to write that.
What you think, Saul? What you think? He going or staying?
I think he should stay. It's just so many quarterbacks. We talk about Spencer Rattler. We talk about. I mean, okay, I know. Calm down,
boy.
Calm down.
You can't just pick a quarterback that comes out. Doesn't mean that neither are better than him. Just there's a lot of quarterbacks.
Definitely way better than Spencer. But I mean, you said it's a system thing, right? Who knows? You just never know.
I agree.
All right.
He is behind the
somebody.
line.
Wait, hey, somebody gonna take a chance on Spencer Rattler too, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a chance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's out there defending for his life.
Yeah, that boy out there running
murder.
Hey, all right, let's transition real quick. Speaking of getting murdered, Texas A&M quarterbacks have been murdered this entire offseason. That O-line's been rough. News coming out this morning that Jimbo will be given $76 million to walk away from A&M. Crazy. Good for him. Good for his agent. I mean, go live your life, big guy. Your initial thoughts is it worth it? Is it worth it to pay him $76 million to walk away?
Yes.
I personally think it is. It's been like 3 or 4 years of the same thing. They get top recruits year in and year out. Nothing out of it. Nothing. 6 and 7 seasons repeatedly. I think it's kind of overdue. If the buyout wasn't so steep, they probably would have did it last year, I think. But yeah, bro, I think it was time. But they got that money out there, bro. What's up? What y'all trying to sponsor the show?
Year they have to break him off. They break him off.
But you have to spend another $30 million. You got to spend another $30 million, and that's $70 million you're spending on him. It's $70 million you can't be spending on recruits.
They got plenty.
I know they got plenty. I also look at it as like, it ain't going to change in the next. If you in your heart of hearts, like TK said, it hasn't changed. It ain't going to change the next 2 years. The buyout only goes down $10 million the next 2 years. So like, what's another $20 million at that point to be average for 2 more seasons? Like, just if you're gonna do it, just do it now. Get it over with.
So what are you guys thinking though?
They gonna go get Oregon.
You guys see it more so is really his coaching, or is it that we're in a tough league, man? We're in a tough conference, SEC. I mean, it's tough each and every year, and to compete with these SEC teams.
He lost to Ole Miss He lost to Ole Miss 3 straight years. Ole Miss has 1 5-star. He is about 15-20.
That's just tough for me. I mean, to think about it's his coach and maybe his coach style, whatever the case may be. I just think it's just a tough league. I don't know.
It is a tough league, but you get paid $10 million a year and you got 5 stars all over your roster. You got to win more games than that.
So where does he go? He doesn't go anywhere in the SEC, no, huh? He goes somewhere.
You guys could be on a beach.
He's gonna be in He's gonna be at Baker's Bay in Bahamas.
So that was the last we saw of Jimbo.
Yes.
No.
He's gonna be on Saturday. He's gonna be with Dan Mullins on game day.
Offensive analyst.
No. Jimbo talks too fast for TV. Jimbo talks way too fast for TV.
Man.
Oh, that's for real. I think he's gonna be somewhere else, coach. I mean, goodness gracious. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year.
There's a lot of money just to enjoy life a little bit, not have to worry about the BS of being a college football coach. So who's next coach in line? Who's next?
Yeah.
So he might be on the roster.
If you're going to pay
No.
somebody, go get Oregon's coach, Dan.
You got to pay another $20 million to buy him out, then give him a contract.
Oh,
Pay the
wow.
man. If you're in the money of paying people, go
Yo,
get
Why does Dan want to leave Oregon? He's about to put that team in the
Hold on.
playoffs this year.
You don't rock with Petrino?
Me?
Murray. He said
No.
no.
Why are you looking at me when you say
Who's
Petrino?
I'm just asking.
young.
Jeez.
You got to have somebody that
We're
brings some
talking about
juice.
Urban. I hate to see Urban. I don't want to see Urban nowhere.
No.
No.
He ain't coming back.
Who's got juice? You need
Lane,
somebody that has some.
Kiffin.
Everybody says Kiffin.
I love Kiffin.
To A&M?
Kiffin has beat their ass 3 years in a row with not even
He
close
makes
to
the
the same
most
roster.
sense.
He's
makes the most
about to
sense.
win 10-win seasons at Ole Miss 2 of the last 3 years. 2 10-win seasons in 3 years
He
at
ain't got
Ole
a-
Miss.
What's his buyout? He ain't got a big buyout?
Hell no, he doesn't got a big buyout.
How many more years he got?
I don't know. They could probably buy him out for $5 million.
Oh, he's gone.
You
If
think?
that.
He's
It's
gone.
Ole Miss.
He
They
gone.
can.
He
They
ain't leaving.
can. Why
Well,
would
he's
he
going to
not
Texas
leave?
A&M.
Why would you? Wait, what? Tell me everything. Just to get paid?
There we go. Kay says, right. Christian Robinson, C-Rob. Get C-Rob the job.
Hey, go ahead and do that for my boy. Then we all be in.
Hey, go get Cadillac.
Who? Cadillac?
Cadillac?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he at Auburn still?
Auburn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Go
like
pick
the
him
assistant
up.
head coach. His assistant the head coach, running back coach.
Yeah.
I heard, what's his name? Coming off the, was it Kingsbury, whatever his
Oh,
name
yeah.
is?
Yeah,
I
Cliffy.
can see that too.
Yeah, I can see that.
The dude never won in college. Never won in college.
He ain't winning. the
Why are you
league.
going to go get some guy that had like a 500 average in college and pay him all that
Lane
money?
with all those 5 stars and all that money is scary.
I know,
Tom.
I'm with it, man. Lane can scheme up offense. He just don't got offensive line that can protect.
This is a hot take. What about
Well,
this?
he
one?
better
He ain't
hire
never
a
really-
defensive coordinator. when
Exactly.
goes
He
out
ain't never really had a defense like
They
that.
don't have players. They got no one. They got no one in the trenches. They never have. They don't recruit guys up front. They just can't. No shot. Give me the tape.
Yeah.
No, what about Harbaugh if he don't go to the league?
there. Ooh.
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 Ooh. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
got
want that.
Ooh.
Send him to the league.
Yeah.
Ooh. That'd be a big
Yeah.
FU to Michigan.
That'd be crazy.
Kyle Whittingham, Utah. Kyle seems like he's a Utah guy. I don't think he can leave Utah. He's been there forever. Dan Mullen, if you got to recruit and you got a bunch of 5 stars on that team, and he can call plays.
He damn sure ain't recruiting nobody. He don't
wanna
take
recruit.
that too serious.
All right, it'll be interesting. It will be interesting. I do want to go back one more time, and then we'll start looking ahead to Tennessee. Appreciate everyone. This is the biggest live group we've ever had. 365 in the chat right now. We have more than double.
You got hit the. You don't got the. Where you at?
But we only got 65 likes, so we need more likes. Hit that like. Hit that
Like
like.
it down
Hit that
yonder.
like. Hit that like. No, don't you be putting Glenn Schumann on this chat right now when you talk about new
No.
head coaches.
We need
Ooh,
him.
that's an
Yeah,
interesting
we need
one.
old shoe.
That's a
what I
good
was
one.
talking to my buddies this morning. I was like, somebody.
That is a good one.
Don't Bobo either. We need Bobo too.
Bobo ain't gonna be a coach. A head
Bobo
coach.
ain't leaving nowhere.
No,
Bobo's
Glenn.
He's
Glenn's a good one though.
Georgia guy.
That is a good one. I didn't
Yeah,
think about Glenn.
shoe is a good one.
Oof.
because they need defense.
All right, so Ben obviously is boys with Taylor Lewan, former tackle there at Tennessee, former tackle at Michigan. I'm sure there's some messages going on between who's the best team in the country this year. What is y'all's take on everything that went down with Jim Harbaugh, and like, is Michigan good enough to beat Georgia this year finally?
No.
I mean, I watched a little bit of the game. They look okay. We got a little decent running back, a little small, little bone ball kind of dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so, man. At the end of the day, I don't think they could. They'll win their next couple of games without Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's a big deal. They should have did it maybe for the playoffs. That would have really hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what's the deal? He could be there throughout the week and just not on the game day. It's
He don't call plays anyway.
it's
Yeah.
totally ridiculous.
Okay. All right. So I think that's a good question to ask. How important is a head coach during game day if they're not a play caller? Because I've in Kansas City, and Coach Reed called plays, but obviously Coach Reed
Vrabel's
didn't.
like that. Vrabel don't call plays.
So,
Mhm.
so then how important are they? It's like right now, like how answer the question. You guys have played a lot of teams, a lot of coaches, NFL, college. Like how important is a coach on game day if he ain't calling plays? No, Sean?
Yeah, I've never liked my head coach to be calling plays anyway. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't even think throughout the week is that big of a deal. I mean,
I'd
really,
rather have
What's the
him
point?
during the
What's that?
week
What's
than
that?
on the
What's that hell of
weekend.
a point? What's the point of a head coach then?
well, he has to manage both sides of the ball, make sure everyone's doing the right thing. It's more of a manager, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I see him.
You need him during the week.
Yeah, a little something, but I really honestly think it's a big deal for me personally.
Well, you also have to manage like in-game situations, fourth down, when to go for it, when not to go for it, when to use a timeout, 2-minute situations. Like that's when I think a head coach comes into it because the problem with being an OC/DC and being a head coach too is you're always thinking about just the next call. Where a head coach gets to step back and see the big picture of like when do I want to use my timeouts, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. TK, your thoughts?
Yeah. I'm with O'Shawn. Like, kind of, he's just a game manager in essence. So I don't think him being down there or not there at all plays any role into how they're gonna play. Like, yeah, especially if he's there during the week. That shit kind of goofy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Hey, listen, I'll take a Kirby pregame halftime speech would pump me up.
For sure.
Yeah, you down at halftime. Kirby walks in there and gives me that halftime speech. I think that hits a little bit different than other coaches would. So
I'm with you on that.
All right, let's move forward. Tennessee this week. Give me your favorite Tennessee moments or moment from your career. It's just so if one pops to someone's mind, they can go first. I'll start first because I know my favorite moment, because TK always makes fun of me, was my run. It was little double sticks to the front side, slant flat to the back side. I just saw everyone kind of separate and took off, ran it, kind of bumbling, try to switch hands. It wasn't very smooth, but we got down to like the 3. We scored after that. Like that was my favorite moment in Knoxville. Like that run right there. I was dead ass tired. Thank God it was like the end of the third quarter, so we got a little extended break. And then I get to my phone and TK's like giving me shit. Like, damn, you have no idea how to switch hands in the open field. I always go to the text. That was my favorite moment.
Oh man, you were sliding though for until you got to the 3.
Hey, I look like a white Michael Vick. I split 2 of those guys right between them.
Oh, see, he could.
Slow down.
That's the thing, though. There's a lot of good white guys that got some legs. You know what I'm saying? You have to go to Mike.
No lad, baby.
Who have legs like that?
All right, favorite memories. Anyone can jump in.
No, I don't have any memories. Let's see, honestly.
You whooped him your last year at home, no Sean.
What happened? Tell me everything.
You beat him. You ran the ball all over him like always.
I like the little.
I ain't gonna tell you. All I remember is Eric Berry jumping over me and hit you one time. I was like, "Oh gosh,
bro." Let me say, listen. All right, that game, that boy Eric Berry was a monster. First of all, bro.
No, the next year when he showed up, they had a music video of him. Eric Berry, very
really?
Bro, listen. Ben Noshawn in 2007, 13 carries, 30 yards.
Go to next year. 8.
Yeah, but that was in Knoxville.
Oh, I remember that one. No, they were flying.
Bro,
I've never had no big game. So.
That boy,
08.
08. Georgia won in 08. Noshawn was, there you go.
80 yards.
27-101. No tutties.
It's horrible.
They whooped us in 09.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
We whooped them in 10 and 11. 11 was close. It was loud.
Man.
I give him credit. It's loud.
That boy Eric Berry came down and chopped the shit out of somebody. Like one of y'all linemen pulled in. I don't know who it was.
Me.
You might remember. Oh, boy, dog.
Oh, horn balls. He
Brother.
drilled me in the knee.
I mean, ran through. I was like,
that's illegal now.
That's what I was like. He do that?
I was like, oh God, he's flying.
Oh, yeah, he hit me one time too.
Like a
that was the play I'm talking about. I cut and he hit no shot.
And came over the top. Come on, man.
I had my back.
He's always played well. He played well in the league too.
Huh?
I love playing against him, man. Actually, a good friend of mine. We became friends.
Creekside High.
Yeah, good dude.
Hey, do we need a little Tennessee Georgia like show this week? Because we get Dobbs on here. You get
I can get Robert.
you want to get Eric in there?
All
Get Robert Anderson.
I know he
Hey,
balled again
Dobbs
today.
did. Dobbs did.
Golly.
Go crazy, Dobbs.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm a Dobbs fan.
Oh, such a big Dobbs fan. Such a big Dobbs fan.
Get EB on here too.
I remember my freshman year we were there, redshirt, when he had that one-hander, that intercept Joe Cox trying to throw it away, and he jumped up there and caught it with one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he was so
We
good.
can get them boys on though. Shoot.
Loudest
You know
environment.
You know a Tennessee quarterback?
Me? Who is that?
Yeah. Old Tennessee quarterback. I think he was all right.
Yeah, he was all right.
Oh, yeah, you do know an old Tennessee
You
quarterback.
play with him?
Yeah, you
Who are y'all
Payne.
talking about right now?
Payne
Who y'all-
Manning.
Benny? Okay.
Man.
Oh, you talking about, man, you got it.
He said, yeah.
His Manning cast.
Yeah, tell him to put us on
Let's
the
jump on the show, No Sean.
Yes.
Come on, No Sean. Pull some juice.
That'd be dope.
Make it happen. Thursday night. Let's go.
All I could do is ask.
Yeah. All you do is say
The
no,
worst he can say
right?
is no.
Yeah.
Hey, I was the counselor of the year back my junior year at the Manning Academy. So, like,
counselor
You
of
You got
the
some pull
year.
then.
counselor of the year. I got some pull too. Oh, yeah.
Cool, bro.
Come on. All right. Connor wants to know, how loud is it on the field? I'll start with Ben first, because like you have to hear me do the cadence. Like, how tough is
I
that?
don't know how anybody else hear like a tight end. I don't know how they hear it there. Because I remember Murray underneath center on the goal line. We're trying to run lead, and Murray is screaming. I'm like turning my head sideways, trying to hear the beginning of the cadence. It's so like now going back to it, I don't know how they do the little clap cadence. I would never. hear
Yeah,
that.
I don't get that.
I don't
How do
get
they
that
hear
either.
that?
I don't get that.
It makes no sense.
I
to
guess
me.
that they do, though. They do.
I
Yeah.
know.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
Maybe
I
that cuts through the noise. That cuts through.
But
Maybe that
isn't somebody else clapping in the stands? What if people clapping in the stands?
Well, now linebackers can't clap anymore. You remember they used to do like shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
can't
Oh,
do
they
that.
can't do
That's
that?
just-
See how
no,
many
that's-
times it messed up Ole Miss center? He was over there falling on his face the whole game because it was so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. It's loud in there.
Give me the head bob.
loudest stadium.
Nah, I don't
By
think it's the
far.
loudest. You think
Well,
it's the
well,
loudest?
louder.
Yeah.
We played
Who's
it.
loud
Who
up
else
in
was
there?
louder?
Rocky Top. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I'm going to tell you, 09
Murray,
PK,
Murray,
they were
Murray.
whooping us.
game
when they're-
day South Carolina was loud.
No, I get South
South
Carolina's out, but like South Carolina's a different vibe to me. Like South Carolina's more of a
I
fun
couldn't hear the
vibe.
snap cadence
Yeah.
from Murray.
Like, that's
Murray's
fun.
in the
Like,
middle screaming.
Tennessee's
Couldn't hear
like
that.
intimidating, loud. Like I've never had to scream so loud in my life to call play.
Yeah, they up there.
Yeah, I'll put Tennessee one. Is there an NFL environment like Tennessee? Anyone's played in?
Seattle?
Probably
Seattle's
Seattle.
loud.
Or you know,
Seattle
or
loud.
KC.
KC gets
was-
loud.
Yeah, KC. I love
Them
playing
indoor
KC.
I ain't
stadiums are
played
sneaky
KC.
loud. Like you go to something, I'm like, it's got to have some. They pumping in something in some of these indoors. Like you go to the Saints, holy cow,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
loud down
Yeah,
there.
but the sound doesn't go anywhere. It's trapped in there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why.
loud down there.
it's loud.
Yeah.
It's loud. Seattle's
Minnesota's loud.
Minnesota's loud. Kansas City's
yeah.
loud. Hey, we beat the Ravens the year they were number 1 seed. That was the loudest. Tannehill's checking plays. I'm just up there holding the ball. No clue what he's saying.
Yeah, no idea what you said.
He's up there. Just, Mike's right.
Oh, all right. Before we go, anything else anyone got in their mind this week they want to get off? Dogs, college football. Georgia's got to be one of the playoffs this week. Give me your 4 playoff for Tuesday night.
What you mean?
Like, who's your top
All
4?
right,
Georgia move the 1?
Georgia
Michigan,
won.
yeah. Georgia's 1. Ohio State's 2. Michigan's
don't think-
3.
I don't. Michigan doesn't jump up.
Doesn't drop much.
No.
Who's
I'm
who
with
was
that.
ahead of them? Florida State?
No, I'm saying Michigan's 3. Like I was, if Michigan would have dominated Penn State, I would think like, okay, maybe Michigan would jump Ohio State 2.
No, they're
But I
not.
don't think they beat them. Like, was that impressive enough to me to jump Ohio State? Georgia 1, Ohio State 2, Michigan 3. I put
Yeah.
Florida State 4.
But they
I
gotta
put
play each other.
Washington 4. Washington
Is that
keeps
Yeah.
winning.
They play each other.
So does Florida State.
And I ain't like the way they looked against Miami for real. And
Did you like the way Washington looked versus Utah?
no,
Utah's good.
No, I didn't.
Man, like that
But Utah
Florida
solid.
State's played nobody.
Hey, hold up. Better.
They beat LSU.
We ain't addressed this either. The stage is set for the SEC championship.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, boys.
That Milroy
Bama looks
fly.
good.
They do.
Woo-wee.
They do.
More looking good.
When you see speed, you're like, oh, that guy's fast. That guy's fast. Now, TK, you know how I be running in the backyard? Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he a little faster than you, Ben.
He got that.
Yeah,
He
he
makes
got it. He
noise
got the
when he
young.
runs by.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah.
I remember when Percy
his
Harvin
body
ran
good.
by our sideline in Florida. I was like, you got little sound bites going behind him. That's how Milroy's going to run.
Let me ask a question though. If we go to the SEC championship and lose that, we out of the top
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
They're out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I don't like
now
that.
and
And
win
then
there.
Alabama in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
I
they
don't-
not be in?
that-
Why would
that
Alabama
doesn't-
not be in? They would have the same record as us, but they beat us in the head. Why would they not be in?
I don't
We'd
know.
rather lose this week to Tennessee and win the SEC
Yes.
championship than losing the SEC
Yes.
championship. We got to win.
Yes.
That's what sucks.
Bro,
We
I don't
ain't,
like
we
that.
ain't
They
losing.
have better than Michigan. Like it's like Tim said, or someone said in the chat. Tim said SEC championship is the natty. Whoever wins will win it out. I kind
It's
of
been, bro. It's been like that for
Yeah.
4
like,
or 5
years.
years.
I'm
Yeah.
more impressed with what Alabama's looked like the past 2 weeks and what Michigan looks like watching them versus Penn
Yes.
State.
I would agree with that, buddy. Tommy
Listen, you
Reed's-
take away
Tommy-
his legs, though. How good do they look after that? Take away his legs. Put a spy on him. How good do they look?
He's
Who gonna
faster than
catch
any spy you're to put on. Yeah, he
It's
can
fine.
roll.
We're going to have to put
He can
number
roll.
3 as the spy.
I don't even. You said, yeah, Kamari gonna have to spy.
You got to be the spy.
Yeah, you put Malachi or Javon on him. I think they could run with him. You ain't
22.
taking Kamari off. You ain't taking Kamari
Nah,
off covering
but-
someone.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll take JB out of that back end either. Really?
Well, you
Where's
better.
Alabama at? What's their rank? They're 8, not 7. Where they at?
Something like that. Seven.
Maybe? Seven.
I think they
You're
were
about
at
to go
8.
to 5 or 6.
Man, listen.
I just don't like. I just feel like that's some bull, bro. Like,
Why is it bull?
You got to win.
I mean, it
You
add
got
up
to win
though.
your conference to be in that championship now.
It's
I
a playoff game. It
And
is
either-
essentially the first round of the
I
playoffs.
just think it's whack, bro. I don't know. I see what you're saying. Yeah, 1 loss each.
You would need like Oregon or Washington to lose a game in the regular season, then the other team beat them in the Pac-12 championship to knock the Pac-12 out. You would need
And same
Florida
thing with
State
Florida
to
State.
you need like Florida State to lose a game. You would need Texas to drop one, another one. Like it's possible to get both of them in there, but you're going to need some help.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I just
Man, this is it. Stage is set. Damn it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
going.
because the Big Ten is going to get an undefeated team in.
But wait, so
Either going to be like Ohio State or Michigan. One of them is in. Like,
so just one of them, right? Because the other they play each other.
Yes.
Okay, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I think so.
Okay.
The Big Ten's locked up. You just
Child.
need some other stuff to happen with the other conferences.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I
It's
don't
gonna be a
know.
hell of a game, though.
It's gonna be a great game.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be amazing. It is. Oh,
Do we need to figure out a live show somewhere? Get the boys in Atlanta.
yeah. We know.
Be
We,
out there. So tell me
Yeah.
everything.
Okay,
Well, shoot, Ben,
what's
we're
up, Sweet Jones?
Ben, you gonna make it? Come on, Ben.
I'm gonna be out there.
What's
coach.
up? I'll come get you, man.
You know, there's a lot of driving and stuff like that. A lot of people. It's probably deer season by then. I might be
Oh.
on another team by then trying to win another championship. You never know what I'm
It's
going to
true.
be doing.
Hey, I like
True.
that.
It's true. That is true. Fingers
I
crossed for
like
them.
that. But
Listen,
no,
I'm
yeah, I'm down with the live show. Let's figure that out.
down
Right.
for that.
All right, let's figure
As
something
long
out.
as we can do what Missouri just did to Tennessee, we'd be straight, bro. Run that. Run.
Or in regardless. Like it don't matter.
I ain't gonna lie much on that back.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying. I would love. I need to see that again, though, Ben. That boy Cody ran for two and change on him. Let's do
That
that.
ain't-
What if Carson convinced Bowers to come back? Ain't no way Brock Bowers is coming back.
You remember that time Bobby Boucher went
Yeah.
down to? Yeah, that ain't happening,
That
motherfucker.
You
ain't
better
happening.
have 20 million in cash.
Yeah.
You better
Mm.
get some good donors.
I guess that's the question though. If you had to pick one player to come back next year, you picking Carson, you picking Brock? Ooh.
Carson is gonna come back.
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm saying if you had that $20 million to pay one of them to come back next year, who's that money going to?
I'm
That's
going to Brock because I'm going to play that
Yeah.
5-star from Buford.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. Who's gonna be throwing to?
It walks like Patrick Mahomes when he throws the
I'm
ball.
picking Carson all day. Second year in the system.
I'm
Give me
going.
Carson.
Who's Jack Moreno?
I'm going Brock.
Do I know that? I've heard of it?
I'm going Brock.
You
Tim, don't even bring that up. Tim, talking about the hog nose. We ain't ever doing that again.
Where y'all be seeing these messages at?
Do you not? Are you on your phone or are you on your computer?
I'm on my computer. I don't know how to do this technology.
There's
my
comments
God.
on the right side.
See private chat. See private
private
chat.
chat.
I have my screen big. Oh, over yonder?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
He can
Comment?
do that.
Like, do you
he can
think
do
like
it.
these comments are just like
Oh.
randomly popping up on the screen?
He can hog nose your ass, Tim. How about that? There you go.
Classic.
Ain't deadly.
Love it. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta get ready for my 2 games this damn week.
Come
Appreciate
on,
everyone
Murray.
in the chat. Appreciate everyone in the chat. 442 live right now, like triple what we've ever done. So we appreciate the love. We're excited. This is only our 4th time doing it, and we appreciate you guys letting us know that you do enjoy the live chats. Let us know if you do like Sunday. I kind of like Sunday better. If it works for you guys, we'll talk about it. We'll let everyone know. But once again, hit that like. We appreciate the support, and don't forget, the most important thing is our current student athletes at the University of Georgia. We had a bunch of guys shoot a show today. We'll have Javon and Meek's show. They're shooting it on Wednesday, and their show is freaking hilarious. So make sure you check that out. We got baseball, we got softball, we got basketball. So the best way to support your student athletes at the University of Georgia is through the Players Lounge. Authentic conversations with those that are actually playing the game. So we appreciate it. Go Dogs, and we will see you next week for another episode with the Letterman.
Go Dogs.
Hold up.